Those are people that you experience those very difficult situations with, and you're brothers forever. When I started, I entered the service to join the Air Force Academy. I also wanted to grow up and get away from home, and so I thought the Air Force would be a good opportunity to do that. What I didn't know is that I would find combat control, and I really had no desire to go to the Air Force Academy. I was having way too much fun as a combat controller. I tell you that, there's a lot of highlights in a 28-year career. Leading Special Tactics Forces into northern Iraq, opening 5 airfields and deploying 17 Joint Terminal Attack Controllers on the Green Line. That's a dream, to go do those sorts of things. But I would also say that the opportunity to lead an operational squadron, Special Tactics Squadron, sending men and leading men into combat, that certainly is a highlight, and by far and away the best job I ever had. I was a squadron commander at Bagram, and
there were 2 pararescuemen and 1 controller.
Rescuemen not assigned to my unit, but they're guys I knew, and when they bring those remains back to Bagram and they do dignified transfer of remains, that generally is a small ceremony. But with the 34 Americans and the Afghan remains, and then 2 Marines on top of that, I think there were 42 cases and 2 C-17s. And while you want to know about the mission, like going to take the enemy down, I think those are the things that are so ultra important, because I don't believe the American public appreciates the treasure, the blood, sweat, and tears that our military gives. And that's something that will be with me the rest of my life, because I stood in that hangar and I carried one of those transfer cases along with everyone else associated with my squadron at the time who was at Bagram. And we sent a couple guys home, and with our business, and it leaves a mark, and that all of those things suck. They really do. And I just think that's more important. The number one thing people miss when they get out are their teammates, being around their teammates, guys who think like them, act like them, understand the challenges and the difficulties that they're dealing with, and I still want to be a part of it. I still want to have an effect, or go to bed at night knowing that I played a part in what's going on today as our military defends democracy and our way of life around the world. And so it's about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I really became interested in doing something with the Combat Control Association. So the first year I just helped out with the reunion and saw what happened, and then they were having elections the next year, and I said, hey, I'd like to put my name in the hat for, I'd like to be the vice president. And I think we've given about $70,000 to $80,000 back to combat controllers, special tactics officers, their families, and that's the full gamut of active duty, retired, and former members of our association. And so it's been a really good experience to be able to do that. And we think that we can do much more. I've gotten so much from our business and from my teammates that I want to give back. You know, I want to make a difference in that community where I can.